I'm going to look at 5 questions from 109, solving and graphing linear inequalities on a number line. They ask us to write an inequality for the graph. So this would be x is less than -2. It shows all the numbers on the number line that are smaller than -2. So we use the less than symbol. I used less than, not a less than or equal to, because the circle is not filled in. And notice the arrow on the number line points the same direction as the arrow in our inequality. This inequality would be x is greater than or equal to 3. So again, our inequality symbol points the same way as the arrow on our number line, and this time because the circle is filled in, I use the or equal to symbol. This time we're going to have to solve for c before we can graph it, so I need to divide both sides by -5. And remember, when we divide by a negative, we have to reverse the inequality symbol. Here's a real quick reason why. If we look at 1 and 2, 1 is less than 2, but if we look at -1 and -2, -1 is greater than -2. So that relationship changes when we divide by a negative. So I'm making a quick sketch of our graph. There's 0, there's 7. I'm going to open circle on 7, and my arrow is going to go to the left for less than. I added another step on this one. We're going to have to solve for a variable. So divide both sides by -10. Negative divided by negative is a positive, and I divided by a negative, so I need to reverse my inequality. But I want my variable first, like I had it in the last 3. So this would be the same as m is less than or equal to 9. You can see that here the 9 is on the big end of the arrow, the m is on the little end, m is on the little, 9 is on the big. So they're equivalent. And draw a quick sketch of the number line. So this time I want a closed circle on 9 because it's less than or equal to, and it's less than, so my arrow goes to the left. Okay, this time I have 2 things to do to get x by itself. First I have to undo +3. So I'm going to subtract 3 from both sides of the inequality. -22 minus 3 is -25. It's getting more negative. It's greater than -5x. My 3's canceled out. Then I want to divide both sides by -5. So I have +5 is less than, because I divided by a negative, x, which would be the same as x is greater than 5. So quick sketch on the number line. I want an open circle on 5, and my arrow is going to go to the right. Now, a quick way of checking any of these, I didn't do it on the rest, but I'm going to do this on the most complicated one here. Take a nice number like 0. I'm going to substitute it back in to see if 0 works. Now, I don't want 0 to work, because it looks like it shouldn't. -5 times 0 is 0, so that's great, +3. So my check that I'm trying, I said -22 is greater than 3, and I know that's not right. So my graph is right. I just picked 0 even though I knew it wouldn't work because 0 times anything and 0 plus anything is easy to work with.